Welcome back to a noodle game which is called Chariot Defense. It's an maze building tower defense from a single death. And as you can see, here comes the enemies. Here's our cat, which we want to defend. And here's our just map. We can place some towers with which we can change the route the enemies go. And I would say let's build a simple maze, but hopefully effective enough. We will start with a few basic towers, pulse tower, and one laser tower. The basic tower is really basic. It's a kinetic tower. It has damage of 0.7 by rate of 1.8 second. You can see all the stats on the right. Then we have the pulse tower with an AoE. And we have the laser tower, which is just really good single target damage. So a bit to the mechanics of the game. We can send waves early, which you can see in the middle, bottom middle. When we send the waves early, we get a bit extra scrap. Scrap is our currency. And also on the bottom, you can see how much scrap each tower costs. And on the far left side, you can see the waves. What comes? So these are the normal enemies. Then on the next wave, we get strong enemies. So just more health, double the health. You can also see the speed of the enemies. And yeah, we should have enough defenses to get this over. So we also have these lava tiles. On each map, there's a theme going. On these dungeon style maps, we have lava tiles, and there's also a forest map where we have corrosion or something like poison. Lava tiles, these 5 damage instantly, and I would say we will just see how this goes. We upgrade our towers. Each tower... Oh, we have enough damage. Nope. I really messed up. Alright. That is not going by plan. But nothing we can change. As I said, you can upgrade the towers, which I missed a bit. We could have been way stronger. And if I just select them, you can see damage, another 2 times damage, and then the pulse tower can go ice tower to slow or fire tower. The normal laser tower just have damage upgrades, and a prison tower, which collects the beams from another laser tower or another laser towers around to focus the damage. And our small little kinetic towers damage, sniper for more range, or corrosion. Yeah, these are just really poison-like. So now to our first mini-boss. I would say let's upgrade our laser tower one more time. As you can see, the boss part just melts. And that's all what we want to do. Let's upgrade our kinetic tower. And then we should be fine. Hopefully I didn't mess up again. And it looks good. It looks really good. There were the 5 damage. And the boss is down. As you can see, I messed up a bit because I didn't upgrade my towers. I had, I guess, for the charger round, for the scrap, but nothing you can change about. So let's go back to the level select screen. But before we go to another round, I had a little chat with the dev, and he told me his plans. what he wants to change, what he wants to implement. And I want to go over that before we go to our next round. So you will see everything he told me. So, as I hopefully said, I had a little chat with the dev of the game. And what are his plans for the future? And what he definitely wants to do is implementing different targeting systems for the towers. Like a tower that only fires in a straight line. Like a mortar arc, so a tower that lobs its projectile. And he really want to emphasize the puzzle strategic game of the part of the game, and wants to implement more ways to build a maze and think outside the box, I would say. Like, he also wants to implement neutral buildings, like a generator, which you have to place next to a tower, or you need to build a tower next to it because it's already on the map, and have to plan your way around it. And what I really like to see there are other neutral buildings, like natural slow fields, like a tar pit or ice field, then something to maximize damage, give maybe fire to different towers or more range. And I would also like to see different types of projectiles, like a boomerang which comes back. I don't really care if it's in a straight line or in an arc, and AoEs, stuff like that. You can do really much. What I also want like to see would be a tower that hits in a, let's say, 3-3 field, where it's a 3-3 area, but at a long range. So tower will be placed like 5 blocks away from its target, and at the target there's a 3x3 block or radius. And yeah, he really enjoys what you can also see, making diverse levels. And you can also see in the demo yet, there will be like a story into it, and you can see and feel the different environmental stuff, like the ice block and much more. I'm really looking forward to the full release of the game. And yeah, that's my current opinion of the game. And yeah, I really hope the dev keeps developing like he did, or like he does at the moment. On Monday was a new update which implements walls if you are on the playtest, and also something like that gives the game much more depth, because you can plan so much more with that, and the more towers you have, the better the whole game will get. Oh, and what I really like to see is what I also will mention in the video, that flying enemies will get their own path, or the path for the flying enemies will be shown, and a little description for the towers would be really nice. So just Pulse Tower is an AoE effect that maybe Laser Tower. You can also implement a ramp up mechanic, and that the basic tower just choose one projectile and that was it. There are already upgrades in the game. I guess I didn't show them, but maybe I can get a clip into it. And if you look a bit more into this whole equipment style setup or game mechanic, maybe upgrades for the tower directly. So if you are in your equipment screen, that you can upgrade its towers with different stuff alongside the upgrades in the game, and not just a few equipments you can take with you. So you can upgrade every tower, or maybe like a roguelike component, but that's just my opinion. If the dev don't want to do it, it's totally fair. It's his game and it looks adorable and is really incredible at the moment. So yeah, it was my feedback, and let's keep on with the gameplay. So on to the next map, which is the Molten Hairball. I have a strategy for that. Let's see how it goes. Start is something like that. I would say just go directly to 2 times speed and send the next wave as early as possible, because scrap is really important for the beginning. Then the next wave, just get the basic tower down, send early. Next basic tower, so we are absolutely safe. Then another pull, a laser tower. Send early for the strong enemies. And when they go around, we will send early and upgrade this laser tower. So now, get the 2 times damage. Get another one of these. Get another basic tower here for longer path. And now I need to focus on sending early. We will take you, and make the path longer. Yep. You have it. Now we need a bit more damage. I guess I can also send early when he comes around a bit. And I should maybe also get a pulse tower over here for later waves, so we have a bit more AoE damage. Send early. Hopefully we can get enough scrap to upgrade this laser tower. And come on, get damage in. And did I upgraded it 2 times? Okay, should be fine. Should be fine. We still have a chance to win this. Now I want to upgrade this pulse tower. But before we do that, we make the path longer to go through another lava tile. And yep, we can already do that. And oh, more damage. Okay, so we'll also upgrade these if they are in a good spot, which they are. Then here's another good spot. This is also a good spot. And yeah, I'm really happy with our defense over here and with the maze we created. But more damage. Damage is always important. Upgrade our basic towers in the back for the flying type of enemies. And what I don't like at the moment, we can only see the path of the normal enemies, but flying enemies, we can't see the path they take. Or I haven't noticed it. You will see, wave ends, and yes. The next wave, which we could send, are flying, but the path is the normal path which the normal strong fast enemies would take, but not the flying. The flying goes something like that, down over the lava pit and then down to the jar. And as you can see, they are not really doing that what the path would suggest. And I should really place more towers. Okay, for the future, I should have placed the pulse tower over here so it can hit every flying type. And I would say I will do that and see you at wave 20 or wave 18. Before wave 18, when I've done that change. Okay, I'm back. Next wave are the flying enemies. I have the pulse tower over here, and I've upgraded all my basic towers in the back one time, so just for a bit more damage. And I would say let's get there a bit more damage, and let's get here a bit more damage. And now it should go way better. Yes, as you can see, they were dying like flies. And the rest should be relatively easy too. We have really good single target damage. And they really have a long way to go around here with a lot of basic towers. So nothing to worry about. They're dead. And now comes the boss. Now the description on the left should be fitting, and he should split into smaller enemies when he is destroyed. So let's upgrade a bit. We could also sell now that I shouldn't have done. That was really bad. I sold too early. And I was enraged and at 2 times speed. Yeah. Not the best thing I could have done. But let's see. Can also sell here. Get more. There's also the corrosion. You can see it ticks down. But yeah, now we don't have enough damage because they're all faster. And I lost. But great showcase to show your mechanic. If you undo a path or redo a path and the enemies have to U-turn, they get faster, which is kind of nice because you have to think a bit more. But if you don't think enough, they will, easily kill you because 50% more speed is a really huge pun, or does punish you quite a bit. And now let's go to level select. And I will show you what the forest maps are all about. There we have no lava tides. There we have the poison tides, which apply corrosion. I guess if they apply corrosion, they should be corrosion tiles. And if they are poison tiles, they should apply corrosion. But maybe there will come a change. And we have this heat source, which melts nearby ice. So these blocks over here, they aren't just away after 2 rounds, they will go away after a while. So now we obviously want these 2 paths to join, which we can easily do by placing one basic tower here. And because we don't want them to go to the right more, we place one here and here. And then we want to make them zigzag. Go down to the right, down, left, down, and then to here. But I maybe have to change the plan a bit. So let's see how it goes. Maybe just down. Maybe 2 down? We will see. Just down there. And then zigzag over here. So they can go to the left. And then when the ice melts, to the top and back around. So we have the longest path possible. And sadly, we can't force them to go left because we can't shut down a path completely. So we can't make them zigzag over here at the top. Another tower here. Let's get pulse tower. I would say basic here. Does that look good? Yes. Basic here. And then here will be our first laser tower. We will also put it on 2 times speed, so the video won't be too long. And okay, let's retry really quick. It was a bit too slow by placing the tower. You could also make them. What if we don't hit them here? And I need defense here. So I will get one here. I really want him to go through the corrosion. One here, one here. And then just make the path longer. Let's get a bit AoE. And something like that for the moment. I would say that looks more promising because of the corrosion. Corrosion or poison is just damage over time, which you can see. This green little bar indicates that I have corrosion on them. And I could technically... Oh, they're really fast. Oh, they were too fast. Okay, 1 damage. Doesn't really matter. Let's make the path longer. And... I want him to go back here. Let's get that. Let's get that. We will sell this one and place it here for now. And now we will make this path longer because of flying enemies. Let's try to get this. I really don't like the flying enemies in this game. They are really annoying. But nothing we can do about. We still have 4 lives left, which you can see. You can also zoom in. And because the ice melts now really soon, next round, we don't want them to go from the portal over here straight down and to the cat. So I will just start to make them go to the right. Let's get another tower here. And oh, we don't have enough scrap, but we have enough firepower. The line is just long enough. Oh, that's how it looks really good. And we should be set for now. I will maybe change this kinetic tower to a laser tower and show you another part of the game with special upgrades, which I really enjoy. That the dev thought of something like that. I would say let's go here with another pulse tower and also here. Then another basic. Then we want him to go up. I would just plan out the path they should take first. And then I will look into upgrades. Or not. I will refine the plan a bit and then see. Oh, now I'm back to the chargers. And as you can see, the path is a lot longer. But we have our mini boss next. And for the mini boss, we will sell this tower. Get a laser tower, upgraded. And also get a laser tower right here. Also with an upgrade. And let's see how it goes. I would say we should have it. The path is really long, so this they should drop around to 30%. Then we should be fine. Yes. We are easily doing that. We could also send the next waves early, which I will do. Just for a bit more money. Then next up, I want to scrap this tower and this for another pulse. But I will wait for that till the wave finished. Sell these two. Get the pulse here. Get the pulse here. And now I would say we will upgrade. Upgrade this. There will be a fire. And at the bottom I want a slow. And yeah, as you can see, we need a core. How do we get cores is the question. That's relatively simple. At the bottom of our poison tile, you can see a little bar that fills up. And every time, I guess, our enemy walks over, the bar fills up. And if the bar is full, we get a core. And then we can spend the cores to make our towers stronger. With the fire tower, we should be relatively safe because it's really strong. But we can also upgrade this and get our slow. And now the enemies should just melt. Okay, these chargers are a bit scary, but they have to go through a lot more to go to our or to get to our cat. So basic defense stance, and now I would say let's get everyone the basic upgrades. Even this two on the top here. As you can see, when we upgrade, the tower changed from a white ring to a green one. And this is a little indicator of how upgraded these towers are. Do we have enough damage? Technically we should. Oh, there the enemy should be dead. But okay, nothing we can change. Okay, I could have upgraded a bit faster. But okay. Let's get the level 2 upgrades, even for these towers. And I would say for these, I will go corrosion, range, corrosion, range, corrosion, range, corrosion, range. And that should be relatively fine. I could send early, but it doesn't really matter. Now the damage comes in. And this boss just melts. Oh, it's so nice. If the plan goes. Yeah, I sent early. So this one, range, corrosion, range, corrosion, range, corrosion, range. I send again. There can I upgrade. And now I would say to this tower. When we get another core and 100 scrap, this tower will become a prison tower. And the prison tower combines lasers within reach, or that reaches this prison tower, and focuses the damage of every laser tower around it. If I read it correctly, if I understand it correctly. And the bar is shortly, or will be full in a short amount of time. But we are a bit too strong. Even the strong enemies can't reach the poison titler. That's a bit sad, but hopefully the normals, if they swarm us. It doesn't really look like it. We're really too strong. There are flyers. They shouldn't be a match for us because we upgraded. But okay. There are way too much flyers. We should have upgraded here and also the pulse tower for a bit more AoE. And I would say we will sell this and get another pulse tower. Maybe with freeze. Freeze should be kinda good around here. The strong enemies are just too weak. It's a bit sad. Really, the only enemies that can damage us are the flyings. I don't really like them, but that's how it is. We have to adapt. And we will definitely defeat them. Our next mini boss, I would say a bit more damage. And then we will upgrade all of our bottom line. So with either more range or they deal more corrosion damage. Then also this guy. And come on, fill it. It doesn't fill the bar. Hopefully the chargers will do the trick. And yes, they will definitely do. There's our prison tower. As you can see, this laser tower also focuses our prison tower and maximizes the damage. So now let's get a few more prison towers. They should all reach, yes. Good. And can we see it? This has a damage of 2.4. Fire rate of 10 and a range of 2.5. Will something change? Nope. But it should be a lot stronger now. We will see. We will find out at the next boss, definitely. Let's get this all to max before we need the core. And yeah, the fire tower just deals with all the small enemies. I really like the fire tower. Maybe we should put a fire tower here for the flying. Or there aren't any flyers anymore. Okay. Then we don't need it. These are all maxed before the core. This is maxed. Let's get you with a bit more corrosion. Let's just put everything on corrosion for now. Corrosion. Also you with corrosion. You will get corrosion. And you will get corrosion. Then we only have these two left. Corrosion. Corrosion. And strong enemies first. And then the boss will come. And then we will see how strong the prison really is. I could also change this to a prison, but we will definitely have enough. These bosses will sometimes stay in place and heal up, as you can see, from 95 back to 100. But yeah, we can just farm a bit of poison on them. Let's upgrade you with a core. You're maxed out. You will get a bit more damage. And we've upgraded everything we can. And now we will see. Oh yeah, the damage is insane. It was really worth it. Let's get a bit more corrosion. And then this little guy has just to walk down and get melted by our insane, really insane laser tower. And flop. There it goes. Okay, we lost a few lives. And I should have done a bit more with corrosion early on. But that's how it is. You can play the demo by your own. You can also, yeah, go to the, oh, I wanted to go to the main menu. Join the Discord of the dev and leave your feedback. He would really appreciate it. I really appreciated the whole, yeah, style of the game. The art style is really nice. And leave a comment, like, and subscribe. See ya, guys.